All I can see. Sometimes I try.
Do we still experience, like, are we still in the era of ringtones? Like, do you matter? Like the songs you use for your ring? Because I don't even know my phone's ringtone.
No, like we the individuals, we don't care, but the telcos do because
it used to be like a big deal.
It used to be because when you call someone, then when you're done, they send you a message if you want to use that. And in my head, I'm like,
that one is coloring tunes. Like that's color tunes.
Different.
That one is. I mean, like you hearing a song before you pick your call.
No, it does.
No, like you set it as your ringtone.
No, nobody has time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Because Big Dreams used to be it used to be that thing.
Ain't
like Big Dreams.
And then also Ryan shoot Dream Big.
Yeah. Those were the songs we're using. Anyway, so there's a story trending on social media now. Reason we had to do the Big Dreams, a young graduate who I'm sure had tried applying to your regular white job. White collar job, and was very unsuccessful with that. So he decided to, set off a kebab business. He's trending on social media now because an Uber driver or a ride-hailing service driver. How do I even put that one? I don't want to be specific to that. Ride-hailing. Yeah. So those drivers made fun of him, and I had to ask the team to put together. I asked for his number. Hello, sir. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Chief.
Hey, but your accent no free.
Hello.
your accent no free. I'm doing good. Hey, who are Potter now?
That's how I naturally.
But my name is Giovanni.
Young country.
We are sure. No, me Papa. No, but I don't know you. I just chanced on this viral video on Twitter, and according to the guy who tweeted that, Twilight, right? It's someone made fun of your business. Are you used to this?
I'm actually used to it. I mean, I'm used to it in the sense that not because I've actually met a driver or a ride-hailing driver who has made fun of me before. But I'm used to the fact that, in this part of our world, if you choose to engage in certain...
Sausage, make I give you some. Sausage for traffic inside. Share my head. Charlie, but
like, why are you engaged in this business and why not that one? And even adding to the fact that I'm a graduate makes matters worse. People can comprehend the fact that why would you go to school and then decide that this is the business that, or this is the work you want to do for yourself. But I think we are also in a country where we are facing very unemployment problem. Very huge ones. And a number of our youth are home unemployed. There are a number of people who actually want to start a business, but most of them are home looking for fun. But I actually sat down and asked myself that what's the business that I can get into without investing so much capital. I thought through a number of businesses and then I decided to jump onto this one. That and also a number of reasons why I'm actually doing this business. So people, this is not my first time. People actually look down, but I mean, it's a vision holder that knows where it's going. So,
yeah. How long have you been running the Abochi Hot Kebab? Abochi.
Yeah, I've been doing this for 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, I've been doing this for 2 years. It's surprising, right?
Yeah. So right after COVID, no, you were like, you know what? Let me get into this business.
Exactly.
Guys. So the reason we are calling you now on Prime Radio is one, to encourage other people out there who would well, guys, you would see the video on our social media page, 3FM 92.7. We'll drop the audio later on so you can connect the story. One of the reasons is, one, we want to celebrate a young man like you. We don't want to wait till you build your many houses and properties, or you move into a bigger business, before we start encouraging others to also at least do something. Yeah. And we also want to at least give you the platform to talk about what you're doing, and also market you small. Even if one person decides to order kebab after this brief interview, for us, we've achieved our goal. You understand? So the reason we decided to call you on the 3FM drive, I mean, it's normal, or it's becoming normal for a lot of young graduates, young people, to talk about the problems we have in society. But you've decided to go and your packaging is not bad. I'm yet to try it.
I should let you have a taste of the food.
maybe you should come around to me through the Flagstaff one of these days.
Okay, sure.
Because I mean, Philip packaging
Yes.
Don't worry. Let's follow you on social media, and I'm going to put your number across if you don't mind. I'll put your number across for people to call you and do business with you. Is that okay?
That's fine.
All right. So the number?
055 70 27 937.
937. This is the longest number. Is it because of the way you're pronouncing it? Let me try it again. 055 702 7937.
Yes.
055 702 7937. And your handle on Instagram, your handle on
across the platform.
Yes, okay. It's Twitter that I'm seeing right now. It's Abochi Hot.
Yes.
Abochi Hot Kebabs.
Yes.
Abochi Hot Kebabs.
Yes.
Nice one. But what girl there?
Oh, same one.
Aye.
Nothing serious.
No, that's right. But I wanted to find out what your girlfriend thinks about your business, your line of business.
Oh, okay.
Anna, say pest cancer.
Let's hold on with that for now.
Okay, we'll save that one for now.
Yes.
My brother, thank you so much. We wish you well.
All right.
And wish you good business.
Yeah.
Keep the Abochi hot like that, eh?
Sure.
Nice one.
Sure.
Nice one.
Right.
Thank you. All right. Agova, what do you make of it?
I am impressed.
Yeah.
Because with the whole
the way he even finds the thing on the
I saw the video, and then you see the thing is, in our part of the world, we have this notion of what your job should like, what a good job should look like. And so if you're doing the opposite of what they consider a good job, then they think you've not arrived or you haven't achieved anything. So when I saw the story, first off, congratulations and kudos to him. But I'm looking at how I would psych myself to get to the point where I will be bold enough to say that, this isn't working for me. Let me toe this route. True. So I applaud him for that. I won't lie. And lots of people we're appreciating him on the timelines, that's for sure. But half of the people who are doing that are also, I think, are the same people who also wouldn't want to, hang their suit and tie and do this sort of job, So it's a conversation we need to have. It has opened the whole debate about white collar jobs and all of that again. So maybe we have time to really delve into it. So we don't mock or troll people who are doing something that is different.
They're young.
Is
they want
different
to survive
from
now.
Especially when the taxi driver was like, "Oh, into call, into call,
in fact,
and in my head, I'm like,
let me
my
play
guy.
the voice. Maybe in fact, voice when I'm here and sana, yeah.
Call no.
Wait.
Sausage, make I give you some. Sausage for traffic inside. Share my Charlie, but this package is Geo. So and then we have a sausage. Make I give you just there. Why? Well, be careful you go there and do this thing. You want to sausage? If you USD you go. No, I don't go USD. Nah. You go Lagos. Yeah, I will. You go like yeah, I will. They sell sausage there, Charlie. My business is cold. Oh no, Chairman, it be very hot. Like when I cut day here now, so with the grill now they remove from the traffic. So we get grill for you. Yeah, when I cut day, you say some umbrella me. Oh, nice. Then let me go. How much you sell? $5, Chairman. Make I give you. He left 3 for now. Make I take you money. Right now they are not really getting money. I don't pay like taxi driver. So you give me some 2 BN. Two. Yeah, make a try. I just say. Maybe you go on. And not even on your traffic. Now the business. But the human you challenge. You ask for your mother or thank you very much. I'm going to try our traffic. And I will support the God of the Baba by your heart. That's the my way I am also.
Okay,
Open the floodgates.
Yes, let me engage with this one. Hello.
Hi, Giovanni.
It's in your hobby.
I'm good, you?
Blessed. What's the name? What do you do?
I'm into delivery. Yes.
You're into what? Deliveries?
Yes, I'm into delivery services.
So
and I presented maritime.
Sorry?
I'm into delivery services, but I graduated from maritime. Just riding for me, I ride myself.
You ride yourself?
Of course.
So what do you tell people who go like, your parents paid school fees for you to go to the university, you are done, what do you tell them?
Well, see, I understand, yeah.
Sorry? If you're riding now, maybe you should reposition yourself.
I'm not riding, it's just the air blowing.
Oh, okay. Just say, what riding crama in from a big crowd, they be a good pocket.
I get to encounter people like that. I get it all the every day, especially when they first of they will meet you and they will assume who they want to be bra. You understand? So that's the treatment you first get. But some of them, they will try to communicate with you and they realize, okay, so this guy is, then they start asking you questions, then they realize you've been to school. Then they will start, those things. Why? So why do you need to go to sea? You could have made some dollars, could have done this, could have done that. And I'll try to educate them. Not everybody wants to be an employee.
True.
Some of us are born entrepreneurs. Some of us are born business people. So, look, everybody wants to be in the office. Everybody wants to wear the suit. You see me? I don't hold any grudge. But till we get to the point where we understand that some of us have to do the heavy lifting, have to do the dirty job, and create avenues for other people. This unemployment thing, it will never reduce.
That's true.
Because all of us are coming out from uni.
In fact, more people are joining. More people are joining fresh from uni.
All of us are coming out, and we want the government to employ us. We want big companies to employ us. Meanwhile, there's few of us who are trying to create employment that me I see. See, let me say. See, I work for some of these bank people, and the kind of money that I save, it's not money that I spend on. Money that I save, it's their monthly salary.
True.
It's more than their monthly salary.
True.
See, so me, I want to encourage everybody. Look, you know where you belong. If yours is to be in the office, or those of us who want to use the other way, be dirty and make the money. Let's respect where everybody belongs. Me, that is my only thing. That is my only thing. Respect where everybody belongs. Charlie, and we will move. We will go to school, or bring all the degrees in the world, who occupy big positions. Working. Because I'm looking at a whole lot of avenues. The dream is very big. And till I started this job, I saw it to be very far away. But right now, I can see it's coming closer because at least I'm beginning to have some of the things that will enable that environment for me. You understand?
I get you
Charlie,
perfectly, Nana.
everybody that is listening, so there your officer, Charlie, do your thing. Me, I'll respect you at your office.
That's
but
right.
when you meet me on the street too, you need to respect my hustle.
Your hustle, I love
Charlie,
that.
the fingers are not the same.
True.
Not all of us want to be in the office.
And in fact, most of these people you're hearing, or people who mock your trade, they don't mind doing the same thing outside Ghana. When you're going for further studies, you're doing you want to get your PhD and other things, you want to do whatever. There are jobs you do as a student to keep you busy, from waitresses to delivery guy to. They don't mind doing all those things outside Ghana. But when you are doing it here to survive, then we want to make them a point of mockery, which is not fair. But guy, I like your focus. I like your focus.
I'm going there. I want to.
Who delay will be delivery?
No, I'm coming. I'm going. Please, all of this is because of how we were brought up.
I understand.
To change the narrative. And yes, 50 years from now, unemployment is running before. Good afternoon.
Charlie, thank you, Nana, for calling us. And thank you, our first gentleman as well. Guys,
Caleb.
before we continue, he's also called Caleb.
The kebab.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's in the name, you know. Guys, this weekend is our Wake Experience. We'll be right back.
The time of the year is here again. Dinah Hamilton Ministry presents a Wake Experience with Dinah Hamilton 2023 on the 26th of February, 5 p.m. Pepe Penejumedi na Shasie, and it's Bomodiana do Huntem 4 p.m. Now, a Wake Experience.
Gobe is good. Gobe is, top notch. Every Monday, when I go out, I make sure I buy Gobe for my mom, and she's so grateful. About 8 years, she loves Gobe.
My Church of Pentecost, Echo for 50 Ghana City single, 90 Ghana City.
From food items in Ghana. 4th March, join us. Let us finish the Gobe. No matter who you are, everybody should be there. Let us promote Gobe and let's make Gobe international. Like how Jollof has become international. Gobe will also become international. Join us and let's do it together.
The 3FM Gobe Festival. Myself, Giovanni, Helen, Johnny Hughes, Kawawa, everyone. If you are missing out on this, come on, my friend. Then you don't need to live in Ghana, please. Stay out of it. It's the Gobe Festival 2023 with 3FM. So make sure you are part of it. Helen, you good?
I'm good, but also. Nearby African countries seeking asylum in Ghana while fleeing the jihadist movement. Now, we have some excerpts to share with our listeners. So you listen to the audio and you catch the visuals on 3FM.
The full one is on our website.
The full one is on our website, but we can't do the entire thing. So we're just giving you excerpts, some trailer here and there, so you can check the entire thing out later as well. Yeah.
All right.
These Burkinabés have been trickling into Ghana through both approved and unapproved routes to seek asylum, following attacks on them by suspected.
No. Sorry. Let's direct them to our Facebook page right now.
Yes, let's direct them to the Facebook page.
So
right? That's where you get to understand.
Thank you.
The intensity of what we're talking about.
Sorry,
so 3FM 92.7. Check the visuals out, and then we get to play the audio here, and then they check the visuals out on 3FM 92.7.
Through both approved and unapproved routes to seek asylum, following attacks on them by suspected jihadists.
But the level at which they are coming is massive.
Some have lost their relatives in the deadly attacks.
They killed my brother days ago. Not quite long, our neighbors were also attacked and some killed. For this reason, we decided to run because we do not know who is next to be killed. 2 relatives of mine were killed by the jihadists. My husband asked to leave with our 5-day-old baby to Ghana to seek refuge. This is the first time we are experiencing such violence in our community.
Others just couldn't contain the constant threat by the armed gang.
We heard gunshots whilst at home. When we stepped out to see what's happening, we saw the police station burnt. Our husbands asked us to leave immediately.
Burkina Faso is battling a 7-year jihadi insurgency that swept in from neighboring Mali, has forced more than 3,000 residents of the 3 communities to flee and seek asylum in neighboring Ghana.
Accra gets busy on this frequency. 92.7 3 FM.
At Abugri, a small town in Burkina Faso, the community is almost empty. The over 1,000 residents have fled their homes after they were attacked and threatened to be killed by the jihadists. The community was first attacked on January 13, 2023. About 98% of the houses dotted across this community have been deserted. All the occupants have fled to Ghana because of the recent attacks on them.
Yes, so this is us painting a bit of a picture to you. Yeah. You might want to check, I think our YouTube. You'll find it on.
Check the assignments.
Yeah, assignments is on there. That's TV3 Ghana's YouTube. You'll find the entire, documentary over there. And then congratulations going out to Abubakar for, capturing, and telling this story for all of us out here who don't really know.
That was a very risky one, guys.
Very risky.
I'm sorry. This is equal to all those award-winning ones you see on other networks.
Yes.
Internationally.
So
and go like, hey, Ghanaian journalists, won't you go on the field? Won't you? Well, he's from the field.
Yeah.
And when you look at his structure, you know that this guy easily a bullet to machete asutro where easy so with me guy or media
yeah. Media today.
And they will identify him from anywhere.
Then he gets protected. But we'll probably get into that another day. I remember when you were, interacting with, the team that won at the GJA.
Yeah.
Armstrong was telling you about a story that he nearly got beaten.
Oh yeah.
Even when they had the vest on to show that we're from the media.
From media house. You like you're an informant.
Exactly.
When they start, the danger is when you find yourself in a community where you don't speak their language, and also there.
Things will be lost in translate. Hey, Lord. Anyways, but So we're moving on to the story where residents of Bawe Zero community in the Gas South Municipal Assembly are calling on the Greater Accra Regional Minister Henry Korte and the Inspector General of Police, Dr. George Kufu-Dampare, to stop a construction exercise going on in the middle of a road at Bawe Zero, close to the Pentecost Church. Now, the reason this is coming up is that the residents have taken it upon themselves to actually do a whole press conference to address the issue and draw whoever is supposed to be drawn into the conversation. Now, what they've realized, the reason they believe that they had to do this was that the construction happens in the middle of the night. So they believe it's actually illegal. Now, you can see the picture right here.
This is the road.
This is the road. And the building is happening in the middle of the road. And yes, so the minister.
Or the Google Map
and so the thing about the whole issue too is that while they have drawn the attention of the IGP and the minister and all of that, they have actually done a bit of they've helped. They went on there to ask them for a permit and everything. So they stopped working for a while. Then they have come back. Now, according to the story, the chiefs in the area are saying that they own the land and so they can
decide
what they do with it. So the residents have also threatened to take matters into their own hands if the contractors return to the site. So that is how come this story is making waves. People are sharing their thoughts and opinions about it. You might want to see. When I saw the picture, I'm like, why would you have a building in the middle of, like, how do people, like, pass by? Like, I don't know.
I mean, sometimes you don't think about that, though.
No, but they should be thinking about that.
Maybe it's going to be a very big compound. You knock and then you drive through. You knock and you drive through. Their own small tour office.
This is not supposed to be a laughing matter.
But I don't know if you've seen the posts on social media
about
making the rounds about the form travelers feel when they arrive.
Yes. You shared that.
Yeah, the Ghana Immigration Service, immigration card.
Yeah, it'll be scrapped off.
Well, not really. It'll be digitized.
But
they call online.
That's still not going to be stressful.
But that will be easier.
It'll be easier.
Charlie, if you make mistake, you will take new form. And that one, so it is such a small, irritating exercise. Yeah, and a lot of people don't. I'm yet to see a frequent traveler, who enjoys this exercise. And without it, the immigration officers you go check for them.
I chanced on a comment like that where someone said that's where the immigration officers let you know who's in charge. So yeah.
So it's a good thing. A lot of people are excited about it. We're hoping that by the end of March, this will be a thing of the past. So at least we would solve or fill this out digitally. Yeah.
Well, a Mozambican pastor has died after fasting for 40 days, trying to reach, the record reached by Jesus in the Bible.
We are fasting in church for 40 days. We have 3 more days to go, but we
there's
started
a way around it.
I know churches who do even from 6 to midday for the first 2 weeks, just to involve everyone. Then you go to 4.
And then very soon Lent will happen.
By in this case, no breaking. One
breaking to 25th day. No.
And I say, hey, me bay. Or say Debbie. That's not the voice of God. That's the devil tempting me. Or say, me bay unyame. Lie.
But yeah, so the thing is,
God is like, just come home.
Family, they noticed that, listen, with what is happening, 25 days, they couldn't hold him, like, he couldn't do anything. Yeah, so at the end of the day, they had to force him and take him to the hospital, and he died sadly at the hospital. And the interesting part about the story is the when the report came through, the church members apparently are not surprised because they could see how skinny he had turned due to that. And I hope to God that none of them followed, his footsteps in that regard. There's a way you do this fasting thing. I didn't know sometime and I nearly died, but there's a way you do this.
No, especially when you do the dry one. You see, let me tell you, my experience in senior high school. Did the dry one, then I was in the SU, right? Did the dry one, and a third day I started seeing stars. Then I felt like, no, I mean, at this time of the year, stars don't come out. That's it, no,
like
my
stars
brain.
Above.
See, that's it, my brain way they tell me things. Right now I started to suspect everybody around me with demonic. Then on the 4th day I was like, you know what? And it takes a while to recover.
Oh yeah.
So 4th day I started taking liquid water. I couldn't eat proper food. And you can imagine you being in school, not eating by choice, and that whole environment. Charlie, I don't apply wisdom. You're not
the only person.
Me, you. Me too. Can get around and say, "Mama, mama, na baby, I make idea."
You need to play that song. Anyway, so before I go though, so an Accra High Court has directed Enes Kwesi Nimaku and Deborah Sarah Madabla to file a written submission in the case involving the two before February 23, 2023. Now, in case you don't know the story, it's about Deborah, who was a national service person, and she filed a case against Mr. Nimaku because at the end of the day they were having a thing, and all the promises that Mr. Nimaku was supposed to make happen,
his side of the deal, he didn't go through with it. And so Deborah decided to take matters into her own hands and go to court. Now the court presided over by Justice Olivia Obion has asked the parties to file their written submissions before February 23, 2023. So now the thing about this story is people are saying on social media, the moment you bring it
out there. We are all in-laws. Like we all
they
have
want
a stake.
to now follow through.
Exactly. So people are really looking forward to how this all pans out. So we're looking at that one as well. And before I go, though, as well, 3 Nigerian musicians have been selected by the National Basketball Association. That's NBA to headline the 2023 All-Star Weekend. We have the likes of Burna Boy there, Thames and Rima. They will be doing that. And at the end of the day, people are looking to see. People are excited.
That's right.
And also, I brought the conversation about exactly. So now
I don't know if you follow the story of the Nigerian pastor who's been arrested for bringing an AK-47 assault rifle into church. He wanted to illustrate, that whole sermon thing, and he got a bit too physical. So instead of being spiritual, so he's been arrested. The police officer who owned the gun also been arrested along with the church's head of security as well,
which is in the right direction.
There's a picture of that on the BBC. You can check that too. And then we have South Africa is declared a national state of disaster. This was at least a day ago. I don't know if this story still holds, but due to a lot of flooding, heavy rains and a lot of flooding.
The president announced that during the storm. You know that story that we did the last time. Yeah, so he made that announcement during
7 out of their 9 provinces flooded. That's serious.